Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your weekly dose of celestial goodness. As always, thank you for joining me in this space and on this journey. I truly appreciate your presence here. I never take for granted your time. I appreciate any time that you spend either reading my blog or watching these videos, or both. This is a passion project for me that was born of love and a deep desire to serve by sharing the ways in which I have seen the miraculous and beautiful ways that life can be. It's not always easy, especially when the world can seem chaotic sometimes. In those moments, I try to remember, as mythology teaches, that entire worlds can be birthed from chaos. Anais Nin said, "In chaos there is fertility." And Friedrich Nietzsche said, "You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star." So when things seem a little chaotic, I like to think, what is being birthed? What can we birth in our own lives when things seem to be a little bit more chaotic than we would like? And this is really just a thought for you to ponder and to sit with as the week progresses. And really, all of this is to say, thank you for your time, for your energy, and for your presence. Thank you for being here on planet Earth at a time such as this. You and your very presence here matter. Now, today in this week, what we're talking about is the Heart Chakra, the Anahata, the fourth chakra. I thought for a very long time how I was going to present this chakra, because as with each of them, there's so much to say, so much that could be revealed, and really revealed even within our own individual lives and just in the ways that we work with each of these energy vortexes. If I had to choose one word for the heart chakra, it would be love. And if I had to choose a way of visualizing it, well, I would see it as ebbs of green and gold and pink light swirling out from the heart chakra, just out to the world and to everyone. This light would interact with everything and with everyone, from plants and animals and their anima, their spirit and their soul, that which is in the very nature of all things, up to the cosmos, back down to the earth's core, and of course it would flow between us. From one to another, we would feel love, compassion, empathy, appreciation, and a deep reverence and respect for each other and for everything. If I had to pick a quote, well, you know me by now, you know I wouldn't just pick one. I will start with one from The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. One is loved because one is loved. No reason is needed for loving. And then another by Jacques Bousseau. The heart has reasons which reason does not understand. Marcia Wyjerk said, "I stand before what is an open heart, and with an open heart I dwell in possibility." The heart chakra represents all of the possibility and the potential of the blessings that come with having an open heart. In The Prophet, Khalil Gibran said some of the most beautiful words that I have ever heard arranged together. He said, "Let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another, but make not a bond of love. Let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your soul. Fill each other's cup, but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread, but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone. Even as the strings of a flute are alone, though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping. For only the hand of life can contain your hearts, and stand together, yet not too near together. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. The heart chakra, like this poem, is a love letter to us, and it's a love letter to life. In Sanskrit, Anahata means sound produced without touching two parts. It also means pure and clean, stainless, unhurt, unstuck, and unbeaten. This fourth chakra is associated with unconditional love, with compassion, joy, and the deepest truths of life, those which cannot be expressed in words. It is also associated with balance, calmness, and serenity. This is the part of the journey through the chakras where we arrive at the center. We arrive to the heart of things. This chakra represents a bridge between the three lower chakras, which represented matter, the root, sacral, and solar plexus, and the higher chakras, which represent spirit, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. It is also a step into another element, with the root chakra represented by the grounded element of earth, the sacral chakra represented by the creative energy of the element of water, and the solar plexus represented by the passionate element of fire. Now we move into the element of air. Air is ethereal and intangible, and this chakra represents the move from the tangible to the intangible. Air is all around us. Liz Simpson describes the heart chakra by saying, "This love is not dependent on others. It is not the tribal love of the root chakra or the sexual love of the sacral chakra, but is a state of being, enduring and constant, regardless of externals." I believe that the heart chakra asks the question, can you love and be loved despite? You can fill in your own words after despite, but when I think of this, I think, can you love and be loved despite past hurt? Can you love and be loved despite a difference of opinion and belief? Can you love and be loved despite how you were raised to believe that love should be? Can you love and be loved despite the story of love that you have created in your mind, no matter whether it might be outdated or not working? And are you even consciously aware of the story that you are telling yourself about love? Many years ago, when I first went to see my dear friend Mr. Rishi, he told me that I needed to work on strengthening my heart chakra. His words were, "You need to strengthen your heart chakra, which governs compassion, love, your emotional zone, self-acceptance, and forgiveness. Imbalance causes grief, allergies, and fever, depression, or heart ailments. Once opened, you are blessed with good health, peace, fulfillment of desires, and good relationships. I knew that something was wrong in that area. I had suffered heartaches, and that is the chance that we take, right? When we decide to love, we risk hurt. I suffered heartaches, and I internalized them mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I was building a wall around my heart that was bigger than the Great Wall of China. But when we build walls, we have to remember that we're not just keeping people and experiences out, we're also keeping ourselves in. We're creating a prison for ourselves. We have to be able to transform pain so that we can keep love flowing. The Anahata is the spiritual place where we become free from the past so that old hurts and grievances can no longer hurt us. It is our sacred inner temple, and the work that we do here not only benefits us internally, but also externally. The heart chakra is also found at the center of our chest area. Because of its location, it has associations with the cardiac system and with the lungs. As the heart chakra is also associated with air, it really should be no surprise that these organs rely on air and the breath, prana, to function properly. It is also associated with the immune system. Now, here's a fun fact. It's said that the earth also has chakra points. Many people theorize that the earth's heart chakra is located in two cities that are fairly close to each other in England. That's Glastonbury and Shaftesbury. Now, they're also relatively close to Stonehenge. I visited Glastonbury also because it was thought to be the mythical land of Avalon from King Arthur tales. And I also really love King Arthur tales, so I could definitely feel the energy of the place. The heart chakra is also associated with the color green. At higher frequencies, it's associated with the color pink. And this area, this chakra, represents love and it represents transformation. When this chakra is imbalanced or blocked, you may have physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual symptoms. This could include deep insecurities and fears, manipulative behavior when it comes to love, difficulty trusting, feelings of jealousy. You may isolate yourself excessively. You may put yourself in the role of victim or rescuer, captain, if you know, you know. You may be possessive. You may love conditionally. That is, I love you only if. You might withhold emotions to punish others. You might be overly dramatic, fear rejection, feel unworthy to receive love, and may end up in codependent situations. Physical ailments can actually include respiratory problems, lung infections, bronchitis, and circulatory and heart-related issues. When this chakra is healthy, open, and aligned, you are empathetic, compassionate, you love unconditionally, you are nurturing, you feel surrounded by love and joy, you feel connected to the world, you see the beauty and love in yourself, in others, and in the planet. You feel gratitude, you have emotional control, you are able to transcend the ego, and you experience deep and meaningful relationships. When working on healing my heart chakra, I had to get very real and very honest with myself. I had to ask questions where I knew the answer would probably hurt my feelings. What was the root source of my attraction to codependent relationships? Why didn't I feel trustworthy of a healthy and loving relationship? Feel worthy? Why What did I think of myself? Could I forgive myself for my role in my life when things went wrong? Could I forgive others? There were tears and deep walks with my shadow. But one day, I stopped feeling the pain of heartache and instead felt the joy of immersing myself in love again. It can take time and it can be scary to face yourself, and you will feel like quitting. But I ask you to keep on the road if you're doing heart chakra work. Asking these questions along with doing the work, the hard but rewarding work of healing, really transformed my life. That is the promise of the heart chakra. Open your heart, take that risk, and you will reap the rewards. It may not always work out, but an open heart chakra allows us to see the blessings in each lesson and in each season of our life. My wish for you is that you know the joys of an open heart chakra, the release of fears, the release of insecurities, and the pleasure of deep and meaningful relationships with yourself and with others. So what are some ways to balance the heart chakra? Meditation to balance the heart chakra. Many meditations out there can help you concentrate healing to the heart chakra area. Each chakra is associated with a particular sound. The heart chakra is associated with the sound or the mantra Yam. Meditating and chanting to Yam, even for a few minutes, can be beneficial to healing. Listening to 128 hertz or 639 hertz while meditating is also great. These frequencies resonate with the heart chakra. They help to activate love, compassion, vulnerability, and forgiveness. Then we have crystal healing. Crystals vibrate with different energies, and they're very helpful crystals out there for healing the heart chakra, and they're typically green or pink in color. And these include some of my favorite crystals. Rose quartz, I love. Emerald, the stone of successful love. Malachite, jade, aventurine, rhodochrosite, amazonite, which is the stone of courage. Carrying these close to you or placing them in the area of the heart chakra while laying down can be very beneficial to helping with alignment. For a long time, I carried a rose quartz in my bra. So, colors. Surround yourselves with pink and green. These colors are most strongly associated with the heart chakra. You can wear pink or green clothing. Talk to your AKA friends and see if they can hook you up with some green or pink decor. Shout out to all my friends who are AKAs. Foods. Eating your greens has never felt so good. Eat things like leafy greens, green vegetables, green fruits, things like green apples, kiwi, spinach, kale, celery, callaloo, collard greens, broccoli, green grapes, avocado, Brussels sprouts, and if you're really brave, spirulina. Foods with a green color resonate with this chakra. And then you could practice forgiveness. This Buddhist forgiveness prayer is one of my favorites, and I actually have talked about it in my video and blog on forgiveness, but it's totally worth repeating. Close your eyes if you'd like for this, and let the words really soak in. If I have harmed anyone in any way, either knowingly or unknowingly, through my own confusions, I ask for forgiveness. If anyone has harmed me in any way, either knowingly or unknowingly, through their own confusion, I forgive them. And if there's a situation I am not yet ready to forgive, I forgive myself for that. For all the ways that I harm myself, negate, doubt, belittle myself, judge, or be unkind to myself through my own confusions, I forgive myself. And then you can seek therapy. Therapy has really helped me in this area, and it helped to have someone neutral help me to face myself. And as always, I'm including this section here, but I'm aware that it's very difficult for some people to obtain therapy due to financial barriers or other forms of access. And so there are resources out there for low cost or even virtual therapy. And I will continue to include a resource from SAMHSA. And then you could connect with the air element. Light some incense, or go where you feel a nice breeze. Check out my video and my blog that I did on the element of air for more good suggestions. And then practice your affirmations. And here are a few. I am worthy of the purest love. I release and let go of all resentment. I forgive myself and I forgive others. I love myself for who I am and the potential within me. I am grateful for the love that is in my life. There is an infinite supply of love. I live in balance, in a state of gracefulness and gratitude. I am love. As always, I hope that this information was informative and that you can apply these in a practical manner in your own life. Please let me know if there's anything that works well for you. You can drop tips or suggestions in the comments. And if you are enjoying these videos, please like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. May the stars shine brightly over your week. And may you know and feel love, all the love that's all around. May you feel it deeply and truly. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week.